Today I'm playing with trash.
You're watching Homegirl Creates with me, Adora. This video is a collaboration with Jenny from Ugly Glass & Company. Be sure to check out her video.
For this project, we will be using painted paper towels, some painted on cotton swabs, an empty can of pineapple. Plus, I'm gonna dig in the closet and get the big shot. And why I didn't include a bell pepper and an onion.
Look how cute this little flower is. Isn't it cute? Would you believe it's made from a cotton swab and some paper towels? So you're just going to put your little framelits, your die cuts right onto your magnetic platform, layer it like a sandwich. Put it in the Big Shot machine and crank that handle. That's it, the machine doesn't work. No batteries, no plugging it in, no waiting for it to charge. Easy. Just crank the handle. I have here layered some paper towels that I've painted on. I decided these paper towels needed a little bit more green. So I'm going to grab this little cup that I have from the watercolors that I mixed. I'm just going to dab on a little extra green. Where did I get all these cotton swabs with paint on them, you're wondering? Well, once I've mixed the paints and I've put them into the watercolor palettes, I like to clean all the edges before I put them up for sale. You can just dip it in your watercolor palette. If you get too much paint on it, you can spray it and roll it around on a paper towel. Cut your cotton swabs in half. Now let's make some flowers. So after I've die cut them all out, I'm going to stack them and I'm going to pierce them with a paper piercing tool. Grab my little cotton swab and push it through the hole. Put just a little drop of hot glue on there. Just give it a little squeeze, a little twirl. Look at that. Let's see that from another angle, shall we? Paper piercing tool right in the center of a stack. A little drop of glue. And then fluff out the petals. How easy is this? It's so cute! Let's play with some watercolor papers, and we're going to put them in this embossing envelope. Just like so. And then run it through the texture boutique. Layer it like a sandwich. Crank that handle. Here we go. No batteries. And look at this texture. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. And polka dots. I love polka dots. Look how one side is like bumpy and the other side is not. I'm going to spray my watercolor paper and then just put a little color on it. Don't overdo it. You don't want to take away that texture from your embossing. Look at that. Do you see it? Look how it's bringing the flowers to life. So cool. Okay, now we're going to decorate our cans. I'm just going to hot glue today and layer and layer. Let's just do that. This is like that busted canvas idea. So just layer your papers, your paper towels, and the flowers. That's all we're doing here. I added a button because why not? And I decided to take some liquid patina and glue down some of the flowers. Not entirely. I don't want it flat. I want a little 3D effect. The liquid patina works like Mod Podge glue. Use that if you have it. If not, try this liquid patina. And there you have it. Ta-da! They're so cute. They're busted open. They kind of look like little coat collars. What can we put in there? I don't know. Paintbrushes, pens, treats, candy. You could also make this chicken on a roaster pan or on your grill. You need some barbecue sauce and some canned pineapple. I also use chicken thighs and crock-pot liners because I don't want to clean my crock-pot. Put your chicken in. This is frozen. That's okay. Dump your pineapple on top of it. Chunks, crushed, slices, whatever you got. And then slather that barbecue sauce on there. I don't use the full bottle. You also season your chicken however you want. You want some garlic powder, salt, pepper? Go for it. It's your chicken. Some people in our house don't like onions and others cannot have peppers. You could serve it with a side of broccoli or some rice. So here it is after the crock pot, nice and cooked. I made some extra peppers and onions for mine.
Today I'm playing with trash. So I was digging in the trash and I pulled out some paper towels, some used cotton swabs, and a can of pineapple. What are we going to do with that? For this project, it had to be a big shot. Plus I'm going to dig in the closet and pull out the big shot. And why I didn't include a bell pepper and an onion.
Adorable Paint's all natural, handmade watercolor palettes are available at homegirlcreates.com. Don't forget to watch Jenny's video, Ugly Glass and Company.